Hey guys, welcome to today's happy hour. And today's happy hour, I just want to share a little bit of an observation with you. And most of the time, and this is something that I really get a lot when I go business networking, and I shake a lot of hands and I meet a lot of people. But one of the things that I observe is every time I ask people, "What business are you in?" Right after I introduce myself, "Hey, my name is Maresa," I go right up and I follow up with a question and I say, "Hey, what do you do?" And most of the time, the answers that I get back are, I sell water filters. We help set up and install water filtration systems. And I asked a swimming school co-founder, and she would say, we teach kids how to swim. And I go, oh, that's really, really interesting. And so that prompted me to really talk a little bit about today's happy hour. And so I want to ask you this question: how many of you think that Microsoft actually builds softwares? Yes? Good. How many of you think that AirAsia is actually an airline? Yes? Okay, good. Because this is the thing. How would you communicate what your business actually does? Because if you really take a look at AirAsia, they're not an airline. They're actually enabling people to fly at the lowest cost, that their vision and their purpose is to allow everybody to fly. That's why their objective and their vision is everyone can fly. And if you take a look at Microsoft as well, Microsoft is not really a software company, but it is an empowering company that allows IT literacy across everyone. And back then, 20 to 30 years ago, very few people knew how to use a computer because it was so difficult to use. But Microsoft, like the window, its logo, actually meant that it is the window to the world, and you will be able to see and learn so much from the globe because information is at your fingertips. But it's so powerful when we talk about our businesses like that versus, I sell water filter. I sell swimming classes. But suddenly, if you take a look at a swimming school, for example, you don't exactly just teach kids how to swim. What you're doing is you're enabling children to have fun in the water safe. And when you enable that kind of fun, and that kind of fun is something that's permanent, it goes with them for the rest of their lives. And when you enable that, you are making the world a better place. You're changing the community, and your message is that as well. Just imagine if your message is as such. What kinds of customers would you attract? What kinds of strategic alliances would you attract? What kind of partners? What kind of investors would you attract? People that are attracted and aligned with the difference that you want to make. So for today's happy hour, I just want to invite some of you to start thinking about this. What is the change? What is the change that your business creates in the community? And start thinking from a standpoint of the difference that your business makes to the community and to the people. What difference does it make? And start thinking from that point versus what you sell, because what you sell is really a product. And if you come from a place where you always talk about what you sell, then really, I can pinpoint at least 100 other vendors that are out there that are doing exactly the same thing you're doing. But if you have a very clear purpose and a very aligned vision, and that passion comes through your message when people ask you, what do you do? You come across as different because you see a much bigger picture and a much bigger difference to what you do for your community. And it doesn't matter what you sell, from water filters, training programs, swimming classes, right up to beauty products. Anything that you sell, what difference do you make to your community? So I hope you enjoyed today's happy hour. I look forward to seeing you next week. Remember, have a great business and have a great life, because being in business is about having more life. Take care. See you next week.